Welcome back to an edition of Roll Talk. We roll and we talk. What we talking about today? Well, I got my jobs. For job papers is what I'm gonna be rolling today for my paper smokers, paper planes, you know, um, doobies, joints, whatever y'all call them. We roll them all. Let's see. Let's talk about Michigan football. I'm a Michigan football fan. When we rolling this paper, I'm gonna show you. Take You can take one paper or two. I'm gonna take two to kind of like, you know what I mean, make it, I won't say it super blunt, but like just a little longer than average. So, Michigan, Coach Jim Harbaugh, I guess they kind of got to test the market and see what they was worth, everybody. I mean, Harbaugh went to these NFL meetings and all that, thinking he was finna just, you know what I mean, walk in there and get hired. Didn't happen. Like, granted, I'm happy he's back as a Michigan coach because it would have just left us in limbo with, you know what I mean, no real coach. You know what I mean? You want to get these glued and lined up together. And once you do that, you just feel. Okay. Yeah. Jim Harbaugh, Michigan. I think we should just start with the obvious. JJ McCarthy, my man. You need to be starting. There's no other way to put it, my man. You need to be starting. That's no disrespect or slight to Cade. It's just when you bring in a guy like JJ, it's supposed to raise the floor of your quarterback room. Like, I like the 2,600 yards, 13 touchdowns, whatever. We were a running team last year, but we had to be because we were kind of handicapped by what we could call with our quarterback situation. Like, I'm not trying to sit here and shit on or knock Cade down, but as a fan, you want the best players out there. Granted, JJ, you have to take it from Cade. I'm not saying they should just make you the starter. No, you have to prove that you can be the starter. You have to show that you can be the starter amongst men, not men, young men, as you can command their room, command the attention. I think that's where it starts. JJ as our starter, I honestly feel like he gives us a better chance to. I wouldn't say a better chance. I just feel like it's more of a dynamic. We can do more. We can do more on the offensive side with him. I feel like. Great talent. He needs to get stronger. I feel like. He needs to get stronger. So, JJ, I feel like you give us the best chance, my man. Um, so spring practice started this week, so we'll see what that says about JJ and what it says about Cade. Because if Cade holds him off for another year, I think that kind of says something about Cade as well. That maybe he got better. I'm hoping he gets better. Whoever the quarterback he is, I just want them to give us the best chance of winning. Ohio State's not going there. You see that quarterback they got, C.J. Stroud. That's why you bring in a JJ. That's why you bring in a top. Sometimes you're gonna have to. Sometimes you ain't gonna be able to run the ball, as we seen against Georgia. Sometimes you're gonna have to throw your ball, throw your way into victory. And it's just like if no one respects your passing game, which I don't understand why. We have legit weapons: Cornelius Johnson, Sam Steele, AJ Henning, Corum, like Donovan Edwards. Like, we have the players, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's the scheme. Like, Gaddis was all right. I wasn't the biggest Gaddis fan ever, but I understood it. You just call what you have for the talent you have. Like, bro, this isn't Alabama. We don't have Devontae Smith, Jerry Jeudy, Ruggs, Waddle, all those guys. Like, so it's easy to call games when you got those type players. You feel me? Like, so, new offensive coordinator. They said they probably won't be changing too much in terms of like scheme wise. So that's good. Take your paper though. You want to? I'm just evening it out. You want to just have it even. You know what I mean? Even. Throw a filter on this bad boy. That's all you do. And then you just give it a grace lick. Just a little graceful lick. Nothing too savage. Well, man. My doobie rollers, paper planes. You can see like the length. It's a little longer than the backwood. For either or, for my doobies, for my backwoods. So JJ McCarthy, offense. This is probably more tailored to the offensive video. I could get a little bit into the defense too. Defense, we're gonna be young, losing Aiden, losing Ojabo, losing Dax Hill, losing Vincent Gray. But I'm not mad because some of y'all, it's time to go. Vincent Gray, like, you had one good year. Sorry. Like, last year was, this year was okay, but your bowl game, you resorted back to your tactics. Last year in 2020, we know how awful you was. Like, so I'm not too worried about them because it's just like, what worse could we have over there on the TIV? Like, so as a Michigan fan, I'm looking forward to this season, honestly. So we gotta come with it. OSU ain't going nowhere. Georgia not going nowhere. Saban ain't going nowhere. Dabo got a bug. He got a axe to grind. Yeah, it's a lot of competent programs on their way now. So, Michigan, they put their money on Harbaugh too. They gave him a nice contract, a contract extension. I can't say he didn't deserve it. Did a phenomenal job. I kind of like the incentive-laden contract, honestly, because it's like it worked. When that money ain't guaranteed and you got to win to get that money, it worked. That man won to get that money. But I understand you want your coach to have some type of security, especially with Mel Tucker, Franklin getting $9.5 million a year. You can't have the Michigan coach getting $4 million. So I understand. Yeah. We just gonna, you know what I mean? You gotta ride the wave and see what's going on. Recruiting, good class you brought in, athletic guys all over defense, up front, middle linebackers, safeties, back end. So yeah, the talent is there, man. What else I got for this video? I ain't got too much. We accomplished our doobie rolling. You know what I mean? Put jobs. These the ones I prefer. I mean, you might be a Tops guy, a Vibes, paper type person. It doesn't matter. It is about what your preference. You know what I mean? The drawer hit is perfect. You know what I mean? Either side. That's how you know you rolled it right. You can hit it from either side. Like, you know what I mean? So, appreciate you guys for tuning in with me. So, I'm going to leave you guys with a Go Blue. And as always, like, share, subscribe, and we're going to get these numbers up. Let's get it.